Scientific Police Laboratory of Lyon is of an historical importance, as it is one of the first laboratories in the world to do forensics. It was established by Edmond Lecal, a famous Lyon forensic pathologist. Over the past few years, we have made a concerted effort to enhance our expertise in the development of methods for both the pre-analysis and analysis phases, with a more active research and development policy in-house and through the development of partnerships. This is the context within which we have been focusing on innovations for the pre-analysis stage, for example, the sperm tracker project. In the past, the two methods traditionally used were forensic light sources or the use of reagents such as naphthalene, which could, if not used correctly, pose health risks to users. These two alternatives were therefore not viable, so we needed to find the third one. Sperm tracker is a technique that can be applied quite easily as it involves three main steps. The first step entails using a piece of sperm tracker paper cut beforehand into the size of the item to be analyzed, which is then simply thoroughly dampened with water using a spray. The second step is placing the item to be analyzed in contact with the dampened paper and placing it under a press for 3 minutes. We can staple or pin the item to the paper beforehand to prevent it from coming off when we open the press. Once the item has been in a press for 3 minutes, the final step entails exposing any possible stains using a 365 or 366 nanometer lamp in the dark. Once the stain has been localized, we turn on the light and then we just have to take a sample, so we ultimately extract a sample of the exposed stain. Sperm tracker allows us to concurrently analyze during the same 3-minute press the front and the back of the garment, since a piece of sperm tracker paper is placed on each side of the item being analyzed. We find this technique more reliable and accurate as it does not require repositioning, whereas due to its dangerous nature, the classic acid phosphatase mapping technique we used had to be performed under specific safety conditions and required repositioning of the revealed garment stain, while in this case we can read the result of the sperm tracker paper directly. Forensic light source may seem faster to implement, but ultimately, because it is non-specific, it requires the user to subsequently characterize the exposed stain to ascertain whether it is sperm or some other fluid. So therefore, after exposing the stain, there is a further step which is time-consuming, whereas the sperm tracker is very specific. We know that sperm has been exposed if you get a signal. We have already had the experience of using forensic light source and seals, which are rather tricky, which we found somewhat complicated to press. Those did not help us to expose any sperm stains, whereas afterwards, using the sperm tracker on the same sample, the sperm stains were clearly exposed. Compared to the original project, we have now come across something faster, more sensitive, and which does not present any health risks to the laboratory staff members using it. This technique is around 50% quicker than the classic acid phosphatase mapping technique we used. So yes, the outlook is very positive.